delighted to be down in Brisbane taking a look at the brand new Nissan X-Trail E-Power. Let's have a look around it and see how good it is as a baby drive. And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our socials.
The child seat section of this review is brought to you by Infosecure.
The rear doors of the X-Trail open really wide, so you've got a really good access for people to get in and out and for moving child seats. There's also rear window blinds in those back doors, which is great for shielding little passengers from the sun while you're driving along. In the back of the new X-Trail there are Isofix in the two outer rear seats. They're really nice and easy to connect to. There are top tether anchorages on the back of both outer seats, and there's one in the ceiling in the boot for the central seat. Now I've found I can fit 3 Infosecure child seats in the back here, which is fantastic. I've got the Attain More, the versatile folding booster seat and the Aspire More. Now I think you could get any good combination of Infosecure More seats in here, which is great. Now when it comes to legroom, it's fantastic back here. The seats are split 60-40 in the back and they slide, so you can distribute the legroom to the front and the back how you need it. I found at least a 182 centimetre passenger could fit in front of the rear facing Infosecure Attain More, which is brilliant. To learn more about the child seats used in this video, just click on the link here. There are aircon vents in the back of the central console box to keep the rear passengers nice and cool. There's controls there, but also the parents can control it from the front, which is excellent.
In the back of the new Nissan X-Trail E-4orce, there's 2 cup holders and a phone holder in the fold down in the central seat back. They will hold a reusable or a disposable coffee cup. There are mat pockets in the back of both front seats. They'll hold and conceal an iPad. And the door bins are a good size back here. They'll hold a large refillable water bottle. In the front of the X-Trail E-Power there are 2 cup holders in the central console. They'll hold a reusable and a disposable coffee cup. Underneath is a storage bridge that's big enough to hold an iPad or a wallet. In front of them is a wireless phone charging pad, and the central console box in the front here opens with a butterfly lid, and it's really nice and big in there. The glove box is a good size too, that will hold my wallet and iPad with the manual. There's a glasses case in the ceiling and the door bins are a good size in the front. They'll hold a large refillable water bottle and my wallet fits in there too.
The boot door of the new Nissan X-Trail E-Power opens electronically with just a tiny beep. Now the boot floor here does have dividers, so you can either take them out, so you've got the lower boot, or you can stand them up to divide the boot space. Now I have noticed with the E-Power model, there's a tiny bit of that underfloor space that's used up by batteries. Let's find out how much we can fit in the boot.
Empty, it will hold 13 shopping bags, or a twin pram and 3 shopping bags, a tandem pram and 6 shopping bags, a single pram and 5 shopping bags, or a compact stroller and 10 shopping bags, or a medium-sized dog.
The new Nissan X-Trail E-Power is fantastic to drive. It feels just like an EV, which I love. Most hybrids don't feel like that. It's got that instant acceleration, which feels fantastic. Now it's really nice and smooth, and it's also quiet. It's got like noise cancellation from the speakers, so it makes it feel really nice and cocooned like luxury vehicles. Now, some other things I can tell you, I've given this a really good drive off-road and on those twisty country roads, and it was fantastic. Corners really well, and the E-pedal works really well for that kind of driving. Now, some normal things around town, it feels really nice, the smooth drive, and the turning circles are really nice and tight, which obviously makes it really good in supermarket and school car parks and things like that. Now you can drive on just the electric alone, which is really good for just like school drop-offs and things like that at really low speeds, which I like that too. I like to think that we're not churning through the fuel. The media system in the new Nissan X-Trail has this lovely big 12+ inch screen. It's really lovely and modern and easy to use. Now it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well, which is fantastic. When you put it into reverse, you've got wonderful big clear camera images, and when you press the button here you get different angles too.
Now you can also bring up in the screen in front of the steering wheel an EV screen which tells you when you are using the battery and when you are using the engine.
So to sum up with the new Nissan X-Trail E-Power, I love the way it drives. It takes hybrids to a new level and feels just like an EV, which I love. You can fit those 3 child seats in the back, which is fantastic for families. The legroom is very good in here, and I like that you can slide that second row seat to distribute legroom however you need to. The boot space is still excellent in here, and you only lose a tiny bit of underfloor space due to it being an EV.